Another day, another indie show. Gameoverse is Glitch's next series, inspired by a nearly 20-year-old series, very loosely. The pilot opens with this cute little village populated by these cute cyborg cat people. The main one, with a yellow version of Mega Man's blasters, is Kit, played by the Erica Lindbeck, who you probably know. Her robot companion ball backpack is Caboodle, played by a YouTuber. The two fight evil robots, but with a little bit of robot cannibalism, the two evil bots combine into a giant spider. But luckily, Kid and Caboodle combine in slightly less terrifying, depending on who you are, way, with an over-the-top anime transformation, due to the power of friendship and wireframes. The wireframe is definitely inspired by Transformers. And with over-the-top anime blast, they save the day. But by saving the day, they destroy their world by beating the game. But Kid and Caboodle are rescued by this Alucard night elf looking guy. And it was all just a dream. Or a flashback dream. The ship is piloted by almost a PS4 controller. The mission is to save other video game characters, which Caboodle gets kind of frustrated by because the last guy they got is kind of lame. That character is Gobbles, who's a bit of an iPad kid because he's from a kind of putt-putt learns game. To see how they was rescued, you gotta watch the teaser for the series where a kid fought a space marine. Gobbles is watching the 2009 version of Gameoverse, and he's played by Aaron Egoraptor, aka the other guy from Game Grumps who is not Dan nor JonTron.
Hey, I'm Grumps, I'm not so Grump, and we're the Game Grumps!
For your information, and Dusk's, Gobbles isn't useless. He is a Learnosaurus, and he is very good at reading and writing.
Bray, maybe he can write our obituaries after he gets us both killed.
Kit comforts Gob and explains the mission. They're trying to recon for the Farcade, while also stopping the syntax to prevent a win condition in a video game before their world explodes. The little example game, the guy looks like Scott Pilgrim. But recon's boring, the Syntachions are here. They're led by Warwick, played by anime voice actor Chris Sabat. Kamina Glasses. This is Misinformation, played by Elsie Lovelock. And Fold, the shape-shifting paper man, played by Ross O'Donovan, the show's creator. The two are the Jesse and James of the team. Fold shoots at the team with the House of the Dead arcade. But by shooting them down, it causes them to get into the game world they were trying to prevent.
Oof.
Yeah, big oof, Fold! I've looked all over for a suitable game world to train our new recruit.
Hi, I'm Crab Girl.
Caboodle gets eaten by a shark, but luckily the ship can stand up and fix itself. Kit, to blend in with the game, cycles for different costumes, like Cassidy from Overwatch, a ninja, ranger, metal slug, and eventually into a bikini. So it's time to find Caboodle and figure out what this game do. But the syntax are right behind them. But they found the title screen of Flappers, the Super Dolphin first. One really cute 16-bit transition, and Kid and Gobble found Flapper, also played by Egoraptor doing a silly voice.
Can't say that I have, but maybe someone in Coral Reef City has. Oh, hey, Pikachu, I choose you! Go!
Pikachu!
Pikachu uses Thunderbolt!
Kid and Gob don't know he's the main character, but the villains do. And Fold knows who Kid is, so they want to be a little more strategic. The Shark King is Michael Cusack. Caboodle agrees to train him. Well, meanwhile, in the Bikini Bottom, Kid and Gob is still not understanding that Flappy Shark is the main character, because Kid's too busy having PTSD. Flapper goes on some side quests where it turns out he can go really buff and attack enemies. And he finds Fold, who sends him on the path to defeat the mini-bosses, as the others are starting to put together what's going on. Turns out Kit can't just tell Flapper if he wins, the world will end, because then it'll just break reality, everyone goes static, and something called the planet will find them. That not even the syntax want. But it doesn't find everyone in a few seconds, so back to the game. Now Flapper thinks Kit and crew are working for Snapper. Kit blames herself for her world's ending, but Gob's never-ending optimism lifts her up to go to the boss. Reuniting, Echo the Dolphins here. This leads into the final battle, where Flapper is starting to understand how to fight the boss, which of course leads to his world imploding. Kit assures Flapper that it's okay, he was just trying to do the right thing. So he helps them escape, but he doesn't have enough power. But luckily, the power of friendship combines. the joke of reusing the animation, but also they actually went for the effort that Kid is in her bikini. So using the combined blast to get out of there to even rescue a seagull along the way. The world becomes pixels as the syntax ship eats the pixels. They got Shark and Warwick finds out about Kit. Warwick harvests the pixels from the dead planets to hopefully one day retake the games. Shark isn't buying this and attacks, but gets cut in half. The rest of Warwick's crew appears to be Macho Man Randy Savage, Evil Clown Girl, B. Kamina, Space Marine, Chuck Norris, Demon Girl. Warwick steps on Chomper's crown in a one-for-one recreation from the Transformers G1 movie when Galvatron steps on Starscream's crown. Also, the evil robots from the beginning of the episode were rescued, and with a rewatch you can tell that paper that landed on them was fold. The pilot is dedicated to Monty Ohm, the creator of RWBY. Feels a bit random, but it's because Ross O'Donovan and him were friends. Then credits play over some fun things like Claymation, Dress Up Game, Sonic R, Model Kit, Star Fox, something from the Wii probably, Side Scroller, Phoenix Wright, Street Fighter, and RPG. Honestly, when the teaser dropped, I didn't know what to think of it, and now that the pilot's out, I honestly had fun with this. The concept is unique, with the characters trying to prevent video games from being won. Gets pretty well fleshed out, and Gob's really fun. Though it's really weird they didn't put that teaser with Gobbo getting recruited at the beginning of the episode, because not a lot of people will watch that, especially after this becomes a series. The humor is good, the animation's incredible in some spots, and I love the style in general. Each character's voices are very fitting, and the performances are great. The villains are entertaining, and I love the video game references. There's a whole bunch of them, and a whole bunch from different eras. It's not just Mario and, arcade games. You can tell it's actually made by people who know what they're talking about. I mean, Glitch in general has been pretty video game associated. All but 3 who are video game related. And the pilot leaves us with enough questions for the series, like what is this guy Dusk's real motivation, what's Warwick's real motivation, and how does Foal already know who Kid is? I'm going to give this pilot a 7.5 out of 10. But let me know what you thought down below, as well as hitting the like button, the subscribe button, and hype on mobile.